welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about.
Second time around for Dallas Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Michael Hinojosa, now less than a full day into his second term, officially at least. You've been kind of unofficially on the job for a while.
Yes.
You may face some of this. Was it 2001 when you first came to?
No, actually, it was 2005, from 5 to 11.
Okay, okay. And a lot of the challenges are the same, but some of them are different. You said the other day that you've seen some things that are very positive that are encouraging to you.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot more people who want us to be successful. I run into several groups of people who are organizing externally from the district to make sure that we're successful. I think we have a lot more support from the mayor and the city council and other people, and a lot of groups of young people who are now invested in the public schools, and I'm very proud of that. So that's something new that's been refreshing for me to see.
Yeah, and it's important. You have a big bond issue coming up in November. It's like, a welcome, at least they didn't need to teach you where the men's room was and where the copy machine was. But the first thing is a big challenge, which is a major bond vote that comes up in November. Which, do you see that as a referendum on the district or maybe even on you?
Well, I see it as an opportunity. Luckily, I've had experience with bond elections, and I think there are a lot of good things that are in the bond election that are for the future, that are issues that have been put together by a large group of people over the last year and a half. So I don't think it's necessarily about me. I think it's very fortunate that I've had experience handling these kinds of issues and to help prepare for the future. But I think I was able to step in and help move that bond election
So here's what folks are going to be voting on November 3rd. 9 newer replacement schools, more than 300 new classrooms, and relieving overcrowding in the schools, which you just don't want those kids learning and the teachers teaching out in portable classrooms anymore.
Yes, that's a strong resolution from the board and the staff and the Future Facilities Task Force that portable buildings are not good learning environments. So we'll be able to remove a lot of the portable buildings that we have at this time.
Some unfortunate news coming out lately, which was that compared to the state on these standardized tests, the dreaded standardized tests, that the gap between the state of Texas and the DISD in some areas is widening a little bit. While the state may be improving, DISD is either staying the same or dropping a little bit. This changes year by year, but what's the trend you're seeing and how do you want to address that?
Well, our performance has been flat at best, but the state's performance has been that as well. We have to start improving that. We got to move the needle. While we want to have a great teacher in every classroom and a great principal in every classroom, we need to do more than that. We need to build their support, and we have to start delivering academic success, and that's one of the biggest challenges that I'm going to start working on that we need to address.
Without getting into the specifics or certainly asking you to criticize your predecessor, there was a lot of emphasis in the last couple of years on measuring people, measuring teachers, measuring principals to see how effective they are. How do you measure them? How will you measure them as opposed to the way it's been done in the past? And how do you reward and keep the great ones?
Well, we need to continue to measure, but if you just keep measuring a pig, it doesn't mean he's going to get any better, or heavier for what you're trying to get accomplished. So then you have to build the support systems and make sure that they're successful. Assessment is only one part of being successful. You have to assess where you are so you know where you want to go. The most important thing is what do you do with the assessment and how do you make it better? And that's what we're going to be working on.
Okay. We were looking forward to seeing what's in store for the DISD. The bond package coming up on the November ballot is again, and we have more information for you on fox4news.com. Dr. Hinojosa, thanks. Best of luck.
Thanks, Tim.
A lot at stake,
Thank you, sir.
as you well know. Yeah.